Hello, white people. U.S. shuts borders to all but essential traffic. Illegal immigrants to be immediately returned. The U.S. will shut down its northern and southern borders Friday night to all but essential traffic amid the fake virus crisis, officials announced, including immediately returning all illegal immigrants before they are given a chance to gain a foothold here. Health Secretary Alex Azar said his department is triggering a section of the Public Health Act that allows the move, declaring illegal immigration to be a dangerous avenue for fake virus cases and a burden on the U.S. health system. Acting Homeland Security Secretary Chad Wolf said essential travel is still allowed and the definition is quite broad. Tourism and illegal immigration are the biggest areas affected. Neither of these agreements with Canada or Mexico applies to lawful trade or commerce, Mr. Wolf said at the White House, standing with President Trump, who announced the moves. That means medicine, fuel, and other supply lines can be maintained. Americans and legal U.S. residents can return home from Canada, and those with medical appointments or who commute to attend school or work across the border can also cross. U.S. officials said they worked with both Canada and Mexico, who have agreed to their own restrictions. Mexico is also moving to suspend air travel for Mexico. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo said matching America's move and preventing Europeans from using Mexico as a workaround to get into the U.S. I like how they worded that. Gosh darn those Europeans always trying to get into the U.S. Shutting down the border to illegal immigration means that those arriving without permission, who previously would be processed on U.S. ground and kept in detention facilities or released into communities while they await deportation cases, can be immediately returned to Mexico. Officials said that prevents them from having to end up in crowded detention facilities where the fake virus spread is higher. It won't be the 6, 7, or 10 days we currently have, Mr. Wolf said. He said illegal immigrants are coming from countries where the fake virus cases are rapidly spreading, making the shutdown all the more urgent. Those from Mexico will be immediately returned to Mexico, Mr. Trump said, while those from other countries such as Central America will be removed back to their home nations. Amnesty International complained that the move will strand refugees fleeing persecution, and it could also leave juvenile migrants traveling without parents, what the government calls unaccompanied alien children or UACs, in danger. This is cruel and short-sighted and opportunistic, said Taranya, these names, Krishnaswamy, an Amnesty official. Every person has the right to seek safety, full stop. Mr. Pompeo said the new border restrictions won't affect foreign guest worker programs, dang it, such as farm workers who plan to come to the U.S. on H-2A visas. Well, why not? That's terrible. He said they are considered essential to the economy. This entire time, the President of the United States could have turned these illegals around and sent them back like they used to do in the 50s and the 40s and the 30s when these people tried to come in. They'd scoop them up and throw them right back out. But now they can do it because of some fake virus. Well, as long as they're getting kicked out. I don't know where you guys are at, but where I'm at, the freeways and the roads are really clear. There's hardly anybody out on the road. It's great. Gosh, it reminds me of what it was like about 20 years ago. Do you guys think that these people are repatriating themselves to their home countries? I certainly hope so. I think that these people need to go home and be with their families at a time like this. Even though a lot of people think that this virus is real, you just need to be around your loved ones during this scary time. The scariest part for me is the uncertainty of what's going to happen. You know, it's nice and quiet and things seem calm, but it's probably the calm before the storm. There's probably going to be a massive shit show. There's going to be military on our streets. And a lot of this military that it's going to be on our streets is probably going to be those foreigners who got citizenship for serving in the military. Oh, yay, lucky us. Anyway, I'm going to try to be somewhere that's not here so that when the shit does hit the fan and people start realizing there's no supplies, they won't do anything to cause me harm. All right, white people, that's the damage for today. Thank you so much for listening. I look forward to your comments below.